Right, hello, peoples. So I'm laughing because, like, in my head, I'm still singing "Wet, Wet, Wet," and then those angel eyes, whoa, whoa. So there could be something about eyes. There could be something about angels. There could be something about somebody looking at you like you're an angel, or you looking at them like they're an angel. We'll see how that fits in. But it's still lingering in my head. Maybe you're still lingering in someone's head, or someone's still lingering in yours. Um, that's so funny because then I was hearing get out of my head and into my bed, but and I was singing it to the tune of that song, Get Out of My whatever the one was about get out of my something and get in my car. So that's so again, it's just how they were singing it in my head. Now there's a song that's just come on called Valentine T Pow. Oh, I've no idea. But so maybe somebody sees you as their Valentine. Right. I need to be a little bit quicker because, if I'm going to get a hope in hell of getting these done. Right. Right. So I titled it that because we have, and okay, same goes. So wait a minute. Nah, if it's on replay, I don't need to say that. So if you're watching it and it's live, if you want a free card and you haven't already had one, just let me know. Shit, actually, Connor, I didn't pull you a card there. So hopefully Connor comes back because I just realised I didn't. Sorry about that, Connor. Right, so I'll look out for you saying hi again. Right, so and especially because I do feel that wet, wet, wet song, like I did that came on like because it's a message for the collective too, but because he's from Glasgow, I felt that was you. So right, um, release all anger. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. So I just feel there's something about whoever's going to connect with this, there's anger that you need to work through and release. Um, and your loved ones in spirit are helping you to do that. So look out for the unique signs for who that will be. Your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that it'll be all right. So I'm kind of like with this card mentioning anger, I feel this is somebody that is again in a dark night of the soul, or you've been in one and you're transitioning from being in a dark night of the soul. I just want to get shuffle some of these cards. Wait a minute, I better check if people can actually hear me before I. Oh, I've done it again. That's the one with the fucking earbud. Right, let's see. I think you can because I think I can hear my earbud. Mind you, it's quite quiet. No, that is quite quiet. Bit quiet though. Why is it so quiet? Hello? Hello? Oh, it's working. Maybe I've not. Wait a minute, I'm just going to see if I've actually connected it to the. That would be hilarious if I've not. No, it is. Oh, all right. Whatever. It is connected. Oh dear. Maybe somebody needs to talk. Right. What have we got? What is the big life change that is going to make sense for someone? Support, yeah. Look, somebody needs to talk, somebody needs support. You could be the somebody, or somebody's coming your way. I feel this is somebody's got a lot of pent up anger, stress, dark night. So like somebody needs a fucking hug here. That's what I'm getting the best. Or or you do, or yeah, parental care. That's such unique wording, isn't it? Like some now somebody could be a carer for parents, or somebody could be having upset with family, specifically parents, leaving. Oh God. So somebody, well, I hope that doesn't mean anyway. I mean, Christ. Like as well with the, it's just because that loved ones in spirit, that is literally the only card in that deck that talks about the spirit world. Somebody could be grieving somebody. So sorry if that's you. If you've had a recent loss of a parent, like that's them waving and giving you reassurance that you'll be all right without them. They're looking after you in a different way. I hope that's nobody, but again, because I'm just saying because that it feels like that's recent. If that's somebody, I just feel like I want to get something. If that is somebody recent, give them something that. Oh God, broken heart. Right. It's by the way, it's for everyone. It's not exactly what I said, right? Because I feel it's for other people. It's you're having arguments with family or something. So I'll read that in a minute. But look, I just pulled broken heart when I was asking for something to confirm that that's like a recent loss. And then I looked at the thinking man and I didn't see it. I shuffled and the thinking man came out again. So, and caring connection. So, yeah, so again, I'm sending my love if somebody has had an actual loss, but I feel what they're saying is somebody's in grief, a broken heart, loss over a connection, and arguing with family. And this is the same people that are ready to take action. Look, there's another black and white. There was a black and white swan on the one before, and now it's a black and white horse. This is all these unions coming in. Like this is all these planes coming into land, if you know what I mean. It's like the yin yang balancing within each of the twin flames and then grounding it in the physical, because Taurus season is about the physical world. Yeah. It feels like that is somebody that's taken action, and like I said, they could be leaving people behind here. Like, and again, the only reason you would need to leave people behind is if they're not supportive of it. Retirement. Oh my God! Like, look. Now, I think that's always going to mean that. The other day when I pulled this, remember I was like, I felt like it was somebody who's retiring from the game, like retiring from the single life kind of thing. Is it that? Yeah, look, it is that. Look, changing your mind. So either somebody's like leaving a connection they're not happy in, and they're arguing with family about that. I remember the family could be their actual like their family that they've got a family with, or it's like older family, and that could be people that are retired, or like like people you're arguing with are retired or something like that. Or but for some, I feel it's like if you're single or your person is, they're retiring from the game, like don't want to be a player no more kind of thing, or changing their mind about some kind of connection they were in. Healthcare change. And again, I feel that's what I felt at the start. I feel I'm tuning in. Yeah, they're pulling me that again. I feel I'm tuning into somebody that's like very depressed, or they have been in, or you have been in a very dark place over this connection, broken hearted. It's like when I said the other day, like you can actually get physically ill from not being around your twin flame. Because although I've been fighting fit for quite a few years now, uh, like for like a massive chunk of mass every I wasn't. Like, I was just never. I was always not well. And then it was really only when I started to really pay more attention to my inner union that I've not been ill. I get burnt out, you see when I get, because it's obvious when I'm about burnt out because I'm like a bloody bastard on you. I'm like, fucking just hurry up. I just want to get this reading done. But do you know what I mean? It's like I don't tend to get ill in the way that I've done before, but I feel the masculines are getting ill because, and it's because they're pushing down their real feelings. As I pulled Be True to You. Wow. I haven't sought for a thumbnail, so that might be the thumbnail. And I hope that need to gracefully aging. Oh my god, this is the same. These cards are hilarious. The wording, like, look, that is that gracefully Illinois. Look at that, guys. What the fuck? It's nowhere near. When am I actually going to learn? Right. See, I'm channeling. I'm going to stop speaking so hard. Right. Look what I'm saying. When am I actually going to learn? I don't speak to myself like that, but this is how you speak to yourself if this resonates. When am I going to learn? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what other things are going to make me say, but I'm not going to say it because although I'm just a messenger, I'm not going to. But what I was meaning is, I'm do this all the time, and I can never seem to work out where to hold the card so that it's actually in the shot. But I feel that this is symbolic of somebody beating themselves up for making mistakes. And it's time to release the anger that you've got towards yourself and towards others, whether it's twin flames or karmic partners or a mixture of both, or family seems to be coming through. It's just there's a lot of anger. Again, this is somebody that's either in a dark night soul or you've been in it. And you need to transmute that anger. And that's why I think they're saying a lot of the people that are angry, you're not going to be able to clear that energy until you have the conversation with the person that you're angry with, which can be done in a grounded and calm manner. But, and again, that is not just for the masculine. That felt like it was for a lot of masculines. A song just came on called Tower of Strength, Power Moments, Big Shocking Changes. But that can be for the feminine too. Like if you've got anger towards your masculine or other people in your life, like it's needing to be looked at, and that your loved ones and spirit are helping you with that. So did I hold that up in the end? Look, I did I? And it says the mission on that song right now too. So I think this is about the twin flame mission. Do you know what my hair looks like? My hair looks like I've been on a night out last night and I've just sat down and started doing the covers. That's what it looks like. I'm not coming on here with day free curls again. Oh, that's quite funny. Oh dear. Right. Oh, you are stronger than you know. Yeah, so I'm picking up on a lot of pain in this one. Like, you're stronger than you know. And your loved ones and spirit are trying to help you with whatever it is you're working through. For some people, that is a granny. Because they're pulling me over to my picture of my nana. And I don't call her granny, obviously, so you call this person granny. Self-care. Like, yeah, your granny is helping you with your self-care. Like, I feel you're being guided to do things that bring you joy, hobbies. So somebody could be taking time off work or something like that. Like I'm saying, it's like some, or you just don't work anywhere. Whatever the deal is here, someone's not feeling too good for what I'm picking up on. Right. So on that note, then, could you tell us for the divine feminines that resonate with this, where is the divine feminine at? Mm. So I feel the divine feminine is coming out of a period of, now that's interesting that I spoke about burnout because we've got exhausted in reverse. There's no coincidences around here. So I feel you're recovering from a time of burnout if you are the divine feminine or the masculine feminine side. And it feels like you're exhausted with a situation where someone disrespected you. Because I'm looking at exhausted and respectful, but they were both in reverse. And it's got differential, courteous, admiring, fatigued, drained, and spent. So yeah, I feel you've been exhausted over a situation where someone disrespected you, but you're no longer exhausted over it anymore. It's like you've accepted it. Hmm. Okay. Right. So we're and so remember, this is really interesting. This is why I like feeling into this. So for that, that could be like the masculine disrespected you. But it feels like for the masculine feminine side, it still could be that the masculine feels the feminine disrespected them. But it feels like it could be like someone else has disrespected the masculine. So however that fits. But look, that card keeps sneaking in the wrong place, but it's come out again. Untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories and see the good things that can happen. So I feel they're just really trying to stress that the masculine does that. The masculine collective overthink things and tell themselves really negative stories as Tower of Strength flashed up again. Creating tower moments in your head that maybe don't need to be there. Or catastrophizing on what will happen when you come forward. As White Snake, Give Me All Your Love came on. I don't know how that goes. Unless it's Give Me All Your Lovin'. I don't think it is that, is it? I just turned that up and it said stop myself from reaching out. I don't know what the rest of the words are because I don't know if I've ever heard it. So, wow, that's nuts. This feels like, right, so this feels like a masculine that is like trying to stop themselves from reaching out and being vulnerable. So again, this is somebody that's not quite through their ego death yet because they're still battling with themselves about taking action. They don't want to be vulnerable. Defenseless, unprotected, and helpless. So this person's got a real fear of being vulnerable. It's 11:11 though. It's divine time. This is that song that whatever said the tower. I think that keeps coming on because this person's going to be having a tower moment. And it feels like that's why they got me a title like that. Someone's loved one in spirit is guiding them to their twin flame. Excited, elated, thrilled, and enthusiastic because this is so interesting. Oh my god, this is so interesting. So I've pulled excited, but that was in reverse, and then on the bottom of the deck we've got happy in reverse, blissful, joyful, content, and content. I said that weird because it's like what I'm hearing is this loved one in spirit that again it's like so it's hard to read, but someone's loved one in spirit is talking to me right now about someone's masculine or you but it's for all the people that resonate with this because it's like that's how you will be if you actually took the risk and to be vulnerable. You'd be excited and happy because you would get what it is you want. You would have the conversation where you resolve things and sort things out. Your divine feminine would be excited and happy to see you. It's like you get the either way you get the closure and it lifts something that you both need. But because they're in reverse, it's like if you're this masculine, you're telling yourself the opposite. And this loved one in spirit is trying to help you that. Oh wow, right, okay, let's go with this because that's really lovely. I feel I want to go to the tarot first though, and because these are the hilarious ones that so let's see. So because I mentioned the tower, that'd be interesting if that comes out. What we ask? What is this masculine worried about? Why are they so worried about oh, like somebody's worried? What's that about? That's the hilarious card that I thought was going to come out. This must be a masculine's past, because I just asked what are they worried about. This masculine is not worried. Like it's like this masculine is excited because they've got everything they need inside, and they feel like they could have the Ten of Pentacles. They feel like they could have it all with you. They feel like they could build a legacy with you. They feel, and they've it's like I'm hearing this masculine knows you're going to give them the love and the support that they need and that they're craving right now. So but that's what they've worked through. They must have worked through this, because so that's what I'm looking at. Or this is what you'll get to if you're not there yet. And look, it's a hilarious card, and this guy is moving on, or girl, whoever's resonating, is moving on from wherever they've been. An old mindset, I would think in this case, or yes, however it fits. Could be a person for some, but somebody's moving on. But in this, like I always describe this differently, but because the woman's swimming away, I think that's a divine feminine that, oh yeah, the divine feminine accepted that you're like, this person that's been ages, this person's not coming back. And that's him like, haha, I have done the work. I will be there soon. Do you know what I mean? However it fits, that's why I call it the funny card. When I channel with these, it's fucking hilarious. That's the fucking truth. That is the fucking truth. The Ace of Swords. Someone is coming forward with truth and clarity. Okay, so what's going on with the feminine then? Does the feminine know that this is happening? Do they feel it? Do they sense it? Oh my god! Yeah, they do. It's a dirty dancing card. And isn't that hilarious? That is hilarious that I was talking about dirty dancing in the live stream before. So if you are this feminine, you would know because you feel it. You feel that this person's been at a crossroads, but you can also strongly feel that they want you. So it feels like whatever the person was holding themselves back about, they ain't now, or they're not. They're not going to be soon. Secrets are coming out. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse. Wait a minute, where did I fit my wee face in? Is that there? That's not. What was the other card? Where did they got a thumbnail for this? On the bottom. I think we'll use these. This is given notebook again, actually. It's like this person has moved through a lot in order to get to this point. Cleared a lot of crap, is what I would say. That's nice that that's the spiritual union as well, the seventh house. Can you see the words? Oh, I can't see the fucking words. What if I held it right up there? Nah, that's too small. We need another one. I'll leave that out. What? So yeah, this feminine feels it coming, or you feel it coming. That this person's out their head. This person's within their head, and they're not, or they won't soon be. Oh. And you also sense that there's been a betrayal from a Queen of Wands in reverse. Or you don't know that, and that's what this person's going to tell you, that a nasty tongued fucker betrayed them. They might not use those words, but that's what I'm seeing on the cards. I just want to check something actually. Oh my god, I thought it was that. So also, for some people, right, this person was brokenhearted. Somebody's like led this person to believe that you done wrong by them. And then it's like they realised that wasn't the case. And that was like some jealous Queen of Pentacles that wanted a bit of them. I don't know what that's about, but that's, yeah. Wanted to cause sadness and regret. I should be so lucky. In this case, that's on Kylie Minogue. I should be so lucky. But it's that's weird. Like there's somebody that was trying to hold back this masculine. and they should be so lucky. It's like they didn't have a chance to. It's like, okay, I don't know who that is, but it's like somebody tried to tarnish the character of the divine feminine because they wanted them for themselves. So that's very specific. Wish fulfillment, yeah. Somebody wanted um somebody wanted somebody to be confused about their wish fulfillment, but they're not. I think this person told somebody not to apologize, and so because this masculine took bad advice not to apologize, they just watched from afar, they just spied. And then this Queen of Pentacles got what she wanted. This is definitely a story. I don't know who this is for, but now this masculine's trying to find their way back to the feminine because they're in sadness and regret. They're passionate and they're moving on. Yeah, that feels like a boo-boo. That I'm gonna get the blowing cards. That basically feels like somebody fell for somebody's um karmic trap. You know what I mean? It feels like a karmic energy has lied about something to lure somebody. No, we're not spending too much time on that. But it's like this person's now had the epiphany that been caught up in something. I don't know. Right. So what's the block for the divine feminine? I think because I was just talking about the masculine, this is the masculine's feelings more than the feminine, but you decide. Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in by just good sex. Again, these cards are blunt as fuck. It's quite funny. So I think for the because I was just talking about the masculine, I think for the masculine, that's what I just picked up those last few cards there. So again, it's not going to be for everyone, but if it resonates kind of thing. Somebody has tried to throw a spanner in the works because they either wanted the masculine for themselves or they just wanted to throw a spanner in the works because they're not happy themselves and it just delay things. So they might not have necessarily wanted the masculine, but it's however it fits. Or it could be like interfering friends and family just don't want this to happen. They've stirred the pot somehow. Um, or like the people that try to get the masculine to think, oh, that's not practical, that's not realistic, that was just fun. So why are you thinking about even going there? You know, however it all sort of fits. And for the feminine, I feel this is something about don't rush into all the sex. That's like basically what I'm with hilarious synchronicities. But yeah, there's something about take it slow. There's so many jokes I could make with what I just said, but it's like, you know, it's like because it feels like you and this person have got absolutely no problem in that department. Like there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of passion, but the bit where you didn't like spend time on before was just hanging out, getting to know each other, like being intimate in different ways of like, you know, I don't know, like holding hands, walking down the street, or holding hands, watching the telly. Holding hands keeps coming to mind, so something wants to hold hands. But it's like, you know what I mean? Just, yeah, you've got plenty of time, and there's something about making sure each other feels safe before you go that extra mile. That's very grown up advice coming through. Right. So, right. What is the block for the masculine and the feminine's masculine side? Oh my God, that came out earlier, but now it's upright, holding on. Oh my God, guys, what the fuck? This is so creepy when I do this. This fits with what I've just channeled. Holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. So, whatever all that bullshit was there, that's like somebody that does feel like for a lot of people, that is like an ex that won't let go, or like a well, it could be a present partner for some people that won't let go. But in this case, it feels the masculine has like told them it's over. God, however that all fits. Not being you. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Yes, I think that in that case, it's like somebody has tried to keep up appearances with a karmic partner and it's all crumbling. Right, okay. I need to hurry up now because this is just take forever. Really. It takes as long as it takes. When I'm saying that I'm taking forever, if somebody feels like they're taking forever, and then I said it takes as long as it takes, but it's divine timing. It's all coming together and it's meant to. So I know that's a fucking annoying message, guys, but that's the message. So what's the self-love for the feminine? I'm going to speed it up a bit. I release all blame and turn within to seek the truth. I affirm that I'm willing to release the causes of patterns in my consciousness that are creating any negative conditions in my life. But see how it fits with the message. It's time to release the anger. Alchemize it. Whether you're the feminine or the masculine, right? And yes, we know I've been ages, but we need a bit more time. So see what I mean? Yes, we know I've been ages, but I need a bit more time. So that I feel that's the masculine saying that. Masculine. And also see these black cards. These black cards are always my sign of the dark night of the soul. Every day I choose to send loving, healing energy to the planet. What I do with my mind makes a difference. My mind is a powerful healing tool. So I feel this masculine could have been seeking out like hypnotherapy or like something to do with the mind. Like could be interested in like, oh my god, a song's just come on called "Come Into My Life." So like this masculine's been working on their mindset before coming back into your life, before this moment, because they've recognized something about like negative. It feels like negative cycles of negative thinking and stuff like that. Right. Couldn't be anxiety, you know what I mean? Because that's when you've got like chronic sort of anxiety, you just can't tell yourself anything's going to go right, kind of thing. Or you find it harder than most. And again, if that resonates with you, please book a session. I'll be able to help you in a big, big way. But you've got to have the courage to book the session. Right. What? And I'll put reviews below when I finally watch this in 2 weeks. Whenever I watch this, I'll put reviews below that are fitting with that. So be still. So I feel the be still is whatever I just picked up on there. So again, it feels like the masculine I'm picking up on today. The masculine has needed to like be still to really tune into this. Oh my god, look. The card says mind after what I just channeled. This masculine's really been trying to still their mind with all the negative thoughts. You're the master of your inner world and you decide how your outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner state. Yeah, like it's like that's what I'm feeling like. This person has been working on their mindset and trying to find some kind of peace within themselves before they take a leap of faith. Take the leap. Your courage will see you through. That's the thumbnail, isn't it? I wonder the words or the word courage. That would be good. Look. It's like somebody's been working on their confidence before they come forward. Oh, please make that be in the shot. Oh, it's not again. I've done it again. Look, I do the same fucking thing every time. It's it's a tiny wee. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh shit, if I just stayed still, I would have had. That's like really annoying. Oh my god, no. Right, we'll just try one more time. That's part of it. You might be going to be trying one more time with this person. If you even tried at all, it just depends how that fits. Is it here? Let me see. Oh, fuck's sake, man. I'm doing it again. I'm putting it in the wrong place. What the fuck? Sorry, I was wanting to make all the jokes of the day there. That did not. Oh, yay! Woohoo! So there you go. See, but I think I'm channeling like someone's energy, but it's like you. Did I keep it there long? Anyway, but it's like when you take, that's what it is. Although I'm doing it about the thumbnail, it's like somebody's like telling themselves it's not going to go the way they want it. But when you take the risk, it will look risk. Roll the dice. Take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. Because otherwise you stay unhappy. You're kidding me. Your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. There's the decision again. Like it's like you can either choose to think that things are going to go your way, or you can choose to think that the worst case scenario is going to happen. Choose wisely. And like I know that lots of people can't do that for themselves, so that's what I'm saying. Like I'll be able to help you with that if you want my help. Right. So let's get some more love message. What do we need to know then about this union? What's about to happen for whoever's resonating with this? Respect. Ah, is this not the one where I said somebody disrespect? Respect your relationships. Right. So I'm sure this is the one. This is one where I said somebody was disrespected in the past and you've got over it and accepted it. And I feel because you've let it go, somebody's coming forward with the respect that you deserve. And maybe a whole lot more. And also this is the one of union. Remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. But I feel if this is for you, I feel like this masculine's learned some type of lesson about I don't know. I want to quote a film that I don't even know what it is, but it's like I want to say funny things about like it's just basically feels like you've taught this. It's like you've taught this person respect. Like to be honest, that's what it feels like. It's like this person disrespected you, and it's something that you don't stand for. It's something that must have crossed the line. And rather than this person being like, fuck you, you know what I mean? It's like, it feels like this person is still angry at you, though. Whoever I'm tuning in, this person is angry at you. But they've got more love than anger. And it feels like whatever it is. So again, you could be this person. So if you're the person that's angry at your person, a lot of the anger is just going to melt away when you talk because there's some kind of misunderstanding here. Oh my God, and I wanted to cry too, so I think it's something quite sad. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need, but look at the guy. Like, this is not going to make sense to everyone, but it's like somebody has disrespected you, and then when they realize the truth, like that's how they feel. Or it's just somebody being spiritually asleep and then they wake up. But you know, it's like this person's like, what the fuck have I done? Worth waiting for. Divine timings at your work and your love life, but it was in reverse. Something, this connection's worth waiting for whoever resonates, but it wasn't the right time. So it feels like you've tried to do something or something's happened and it wasn't the right time. And oh my God, but then I can't help it. Bananarama. Oh my God. So it's like that's it's so funny that happens. But it's like that's the feeling. It's like something's tried to start up here before you were both ready. And it's ended up in some kind of heartbreak for both people. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So yeah, I feel like somebody couldn't help but stay away, but they weren't ready. But now they, I don't know what I'm channeling, but this is really amazing how it's coming out. Commitment. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a relationship. Now remember, because this is Libra in the seventh house, this is the house of commitment. So whatever, however all that fits, it's like somebody tried to come forward before and they weren't ready. And that could have involved some kind of disrespect or whatever all that's got to do with it. But forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more moments and more love in the present moment. And I'm laughing because this is the one where I'm always like, the guy's like, I'm so fucking sorry. And he's like, it's okay. I mean, it looks like it's two men on this card, but just it's like, and that can be for some same sex couples, but this could be a man and a woman, or it could be two women. But it's like the person's like, I'm so fucking sorry, like that other man. And this person's like, look, it was pretty shit, and you did disrespect me, but I forgive you. Can we just move on now? Because it's like, it's not the same as if somebody comes forward like in their ego and like, I'm not apologizing, I never done anything wrong, but it's not that. It's like someone's like really heartbroken and devastated and realizing where they went wrong, even if they don't have all the answers. And it's like they're coming forward for the answers. Is that right? Yeah. Appreciation reverse that. This person's just saying, I didn't appreciate you, but now I'm heartbroken. It's opening my heart because I see your value. And that's why I'm taking action. But this person could be feeling like they're trapped somewhere, but they're not because the gate's open, the garden and the gate, and man holding the heart. Yeah, so whatever that all is, it's like this man holds your heart, is what I want to say. But they've clearly held your heart and broke it at some point. Sorry, I can't make that not sad. That's the message. That's just what that is the message. But they want to make up for that, is what I feel. Right, okay. So could you tell what is the guidance for the feminine then? That again, I knew that was going to come out. Look, that again. Just stay in your compassion. Keep your heart open. What's the guidance for the masculine? I feel your loved one in spirit is really honoring you for healing your inner child. I feel if this is you, you spent a lot of time healing your inner child. And that's why you are now in this divine masculine energy. And that's going to show. So whoever that's for, because this can make sense to a whole load of different people, but it really feels like I'm homing in on some specifics. Like the divine feminine is going to be able to see the difference in you. They're going to be able to feel it. Crystal clear vision. Clearly been listening to my channel, but awareness, like your awareness is going to, like your growth is going to show. So it's like I feel moving on. That sounds a bit rude, but it's like I'm sure at some point in these that's going to be a thing. But anyway, it's like we're not in the eighth house, guys. I'm sure I've already done Scorpio. I've already done Scorpio, but I can't remember. But anyway, I think I did do Scorpio, but um, yeah, it's like wherever it feels like this person basically feels like if you're the masculine, you disrespected the feminine, and it feels like when you move forward to the feminine, they're going to be able to see how much you've changed for the better. And yeah, and that, like, look, set loving boundaries. It's like, look at this, set loving boundaries. It's that I get what they're saying. It's like in the past, this masculine didn't, like, they didn't respect your boundaries with something, but now they do, and it's going to be able to be shown. I feel that's actually why this person stayed away. Spiritual awakening, shifter be shifted, but now it's, oh my god, that card just left it. But now they're like, I need to get to my divine feminine. Like, I've left it too long. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I'm feeling somebody's like shit. Like, and it's so funny because I don't even use Deliveroo, but I keep getting fucking emails from them because I used it once on my birthday because I really, really wanted this certain takeaway. I wanted Italian, and I didn't even know that that was a thing. And I'm going to forget that can be delivered because this place you're usually only able to pick up from, and I'm like, oh my god, I'll not be able to release any weight if I keep getting that. But yeah, you can do it. That's what I mean. This masculine's like, you can do it. This masculine's like, I have to do it, or I'm going to lose this person. That's what I can feel. Right. So, if we need any more tarot, I think of what's some big life changes going on in this feminine's energy. sobriety. So again, you could be sober or you could be trying to drink less, or however you would take that, you're taking a break from something that you were overdoing it with. Got divine masculine, feminine side too, same thing. Divine masculine, dietary change and keep the faith. Oh, look, and then I just said something about how we, so that's totally meant to be that I just said that about, you know, I wouldn't be able to release the weight if I keep getting some of my favourite foods. But I feel this masculine could be making some big changes in their diet as well, and keep the faith that it's going to make all the difference, or keep the faith about something else. An end of an era. It feels like this masculine's putting an end to something, and it could be, well, it could be leaving a family home, because you've got family changes and changing your mind. That, do you know, with all that combination, that feels like somebody that's maybe unhappy, in an unhappy relationship, put on a bit of weight, or this could be somebody's past, but it's like somebody in a unhappy, maybe even toxic relationship, and it really shows on the outside. But it's like now it's like I feel, so this is so specific, so just not for everyone, but I feel like now this person's saying the closer they get to you, I think quite literally, like weight is like weight that needs to be is being released easily, because it's like, and they're noticing the shift in their energy. It's quite interesting what they're saying. It's like it feels like the weight that, if this is you, it feels like the weight that you've been carrying is actually trauma. And the more you move away from the people that aren't good for you, you're noticing like literal weight being released or something. Unless it's like talking about energetic weight and you don't need to actually lose weight. There's something like that though. Wise soul and world energy. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. The earth is going through a transition of energy and your sensitive body is feeling it. You're not alone, accept help with others. Yeah. That could, see what I mean? That could be energetic weight for some too. You soak up too much of the collective stuff and too much of people around you. And you're very sensitive, like earth angel, whether you're the feminine or the masculine. Feels like for, like, you know, both people, all the people that resonate, because it's not just two people. World energy. Yeah, this feels like the one I put out, you know, a few days ago. That you've both got very sensitive energy, and you've got to be like, these are the times that you've got to be really discerning who you allow to be around you, because they could literally make you feel ill. You could soak up their trauma. Big long story. You and I are like a ball of wool. You're one end of the string, and I the other, but we're a tangled mess. So, what that reminds me of, it reminds me of an after when she says to him, "We're a mess." So, but that, I think they're reminding me of that, because it does feel like that. It feels like this was a bit of a mess, whatever's happened. But it feels like you could sort it out. You're the right person at the wrong time. Fuck, that's so the energy. You are right for each other, but it wasn't the right time. And it feels like that's what the confusion is here. It feels like somebody's come forward before they were ready, and the other person has let them. So you've both got to take personal responsibility for that. You deserve so much more than what I can give you right now. Oh my God. Like, that's so creepy. But that's what I'm feeling. Like, this person knew they couldn't give you what they wanted to, but they couldn't stay away any longer. So it depends which way you look at it. Jimmy, it's quite romantic, but it's like, it feels like it's created a bit of a shit show. But anyway, it feels like the right person, right time, and now, or soon. Right. So let's, now this is where we'll get really creeped out. Could we get some word cards? What does the masculine want to say? I fantasize about you. They could be working on their money too, because that song was called Dollar. I don't want to be toxic anymore. Holy shit, does that fit with the message? Wow. It just, do you know what it feels like? It feels like a kind of person that like they would only ever hit you up drunk. Like they've got a history of doing that, however long you've known this person. So it kind of could make you feel like you're not that special. Um, but that's not the truth. Sorry, this is so funny. This is not the message that's funny. It's just this video is hilarious, but it's also because the video has got a taxi on it. And look at what I'm saying. It's like, it's like taxi. Do you know what I mean? It's like whether it's this person like taxi, taxi to yours, but just as quickly like calling the taxi in the morning to go away. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I think they're trying to tell me. That's really funny. Oh fucking hell. But I'm changing. I don't want to be with anyone else. So I'm releasing myself from karmic ties. Do you know what I mean? So it does feel like for some people, the karmic tie could be somebody is in an unhappy family environment that they can't stand anymore. But for some people, they don't need to be with anyone. It could just be their changing karmic ties or like whoever they're hooking up with or whatever the deal is. I'm inspired. I could write a book about my experiences with you and how you inspire me. Maybe one day I will. That's not a coincidence I mentioned after because that's what he does in after. So that could really be a thing for some of you. I want to treat you the way you deserve. And also, wow. Oh, that fits too. I want to treat you the way you see what I mean? This person disrespected you. Now they want to respect you and they want to treat you the way you deserve and they want to bring you a commitment. But also, in after, he disrespects her with that. There's something in that too. I fantasize about you. But yeah, this person, you got it bad. You got away with it. I don't want to sing that because that could be relevant though. That actually came on the Spotify earlier too. Usher, you got it bad. Like hanging with your crew. But is that not also the song that has something about like a chick on the side or something and one on the way? I'm sure it is. Fuck, maybe that's maybe that feels like it might be fitting here. I don't know. There's some kind of fucked up mess here. That's gonna because that did come on earlier and it's just popped into my head. But either way, it's like this whatever all the mess is, this person has got it bad and they're longing after you. And they're about to do something about it anyway. Let me know because it's all very specific. It makes me mad to know others haven't appreciated how amazing you are. Keep going, you're closer than you think. Yeah, this person is about to take action. They're about to take a risk. Your career is going to change for the better. Be excited. And again, I feel that's in terms of whatever it is you do together. It feels like whatever this mess is, you're going to help other people by not making the same mistakes that you did. That's what it is. And that's why some people do go through some really challenging stuff. Because then when you sort it out together, you'll be able to help other people not go through the pain and the struggle that you did. So you should basically both be really proud of each other. I wouldn't be surprised if I pull a card about being famous or something. There is a card that says that, star power or something, because that's what it feels like. It's like, it feels like this is going to be quite a story about how you forgave each other. Savings, you will always need to put something off for a bad day, create savings for the future. I just said that because I saw dollar. This person has been saving money. Flexibility, adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, be flexible in your methods. Again, this person is planning how they come forward. They could have been planning it for a while, but it feels because they just don't want to upset you again. Love, oh my god, there's not many cards in this deck that say that. Love affair. Beware, love affairs at work rarely and well. Don't lose your mind. But again, I never like the words on this card. I feel that's what the issue is here. Love affair. Somebody tried to start something before it was the right time. Now, whether it involves third parties and whatever, I mean, because the thing is, you could have been the third party, but it's like there was some kind of entanglement. This person hadn't closed something out, or like literally they were with it's, or it's just that they weren't ready. You know, it doesn't need to be that they're with someone. It could be that they've come forward and they weren't ready, and you were, and it's fucked with your head. You know, your head and your heart. But also because it says work, like I mean, that is, I started saying it. I didn't really. I heard it in my head. Again, I didn't really. I was going to say this feels like people that are working closely with Mary Magdalene and Jesus, and it's like, because a lot of people are that tune into me, like not all of you, but you'll just know if it's you. But it's like, that's what I mean. That's what I was describing. Like, you're going to do a lot of good work for others because of what you went through. Like, you're going to have a love affair. You are that others are going to see, and you're going to. But it means a love affair in the sense you're going to work together and you're lovers, and it's going to be a new beginning. You will start a new job and life, clean sweep over, hit the reset button. Fucking hell, that's totally. I might change the title. Like, it does feel like that's what you're going to do when once you clear the air, you're going to hit the reset button. And I wouldn't be surprised if this aligns with like Saturn going into Aries as well. It's like, yeah, I like that message. What have we got? Infinite abundance. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Boom, drop the mic. Holy shit. That's amazing. Like, you're going to come into your divine inheritance because you follow your path. A song's just come on called Stutter Rap or something, and it flashed away. But again, it feels like this person could be a bit lost for words. Oracle cards. Somebody could use oracle cards in this connection. You're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. But I think that's part of what I just said, that like that's going to be part of the work that you do. Like, you could already do it, or you're going to move into things like where you're doing things like what I am. Work through your fears, but this masculine has to work through their fears first. And it feels like this masculine has. They found the balance. This masculine can be many people, by the way. A time to give rather than take. Yeah, that's that. Somebody really wants to give back to you in the way that they feel you deserve. Oh my god, I'm gonna edit on this note. A fiery climate. Sorry, I fucked it up. But again, see what I mean? That's part of it. I fucked it. I was going to make a joke, but it's like my words went funny because this person keeps worrying that their words are not going to come out the way that they intend. A fiery climax approaches. I'm not saying a word. It could be, it could be, it could be, but that could also be like, because it's full moon in Aries, it could be like, it could be like angry. Oh, I've given this speech before again. I don't advise angry sex, guys. Not to make whatever I've just picked up on here. It's like, make up properly and then do what you do. But it's that did spring to mind. Make time for self-love, a time for healing. Definitely, that's funny. But I think the message is over now. I've had to go into hyper hermit. Yes, liminal wanderer, I hear you. I think that is many people that tune into me for genuine reasons. That is definitely me. Right. I've no fucking idea how long I've been, and we've only done the second. Oh, I've been an hour. Oh my god! I just looked at the thing. It was an hour exactly. Why the fuck are they making me make these ones all an hour? There'll be a bigger reason for it. So what are we doing next then? Let's see the. I think I've got at least one more in me. I wanted to stop by now, but shit happens. I'm still channeling this message. I wanted to stop by now, but shit happens. This person wanted to be with you by now, but shit keeps happening to get in the way. And it's in an interference because something popped up in the advert said, it's what did it say? Interception or interference detected, it said. I think it was for an alarm. So somebody's been trying to hold this masculine back from getting to you. Because I just said somebody's been trying to hold this masculine back from getting to you, let's do Sagittarius because it has got 33%. Yeah, because I've done Aquarius. I've done Libra now. And that is the next one that yeah, let's do Sagittarius. So I'll do Sagittarius and then yeah. And then I might stop it. And then I think I'll stop after that, but we'll just see. Right. So thank you for being here. Join me on the next one because I'll be bored if you don't. See you later.